What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing great. I hope you all had a great weekend and a great week this week in the market. Today I'm going to be coming at you with my top stock for this week, and honestly for the next couple months this is an amazing stock. I'm only going to be going over one in this video as opposed to two or three, which I have been doing and I might do some more of in the future. But this video I'm just going to take a deeper dive into one stock because I think it's going to be more beneficial. I'm going to go over the technicals, fundamentals, and just basically my overall opinion and play on this stock because I think this is a very, very special opportunity. So yeah, first off, I just want to say that I am not a financial advisor. These are just my opinions. This is not financial advice. Never invest in a stock just because I tell you to do so. Always do your own research and be smart about your investments. Again, these are just my opinions, so take them however you want. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, and always use your best discretion when investing. Also, I just want to say thank you for all the views in my last couple of videos. I was not expecting that, so I really appreciate it. I'm going to be posting every single week, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be giving you guys my best stocks every single week and my stock market advice. So make sure to subscribe, drop a like on my videos. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so the stock I'm going to be going over in this video is Lion Group Holdings, ticker symbol LGHL. Now this is a very, very special company for many reasons. I'll be going over the technicals, fundamentals, and basically everything having to do with this company. Okay, so this company is basically an investing company or brokerage trading platform that you can use to trade stocks. And they're targeting the Chinese market, which as we know is a very difficult yet very, very large market, so there's lots of opportunity there. This company has an acquisition plan for March 31st of this month to basically acquire 100% of Lion Fintech Group. So the reason why this acquisition is very beneficial to this stock is basically because Lion Fintech Group has a license for trading cryptocurrencies. So when Lion Group Holdings basically acquires this company, what they're gonna be able to do is have a license for trading cryptocurrencies. So retail traders like you and I are gonna be able to trade cryptocurrencies on their platform. And this is extremely beneficial because as we know, crypto is absolutely booming right now. And just since 2019, the amount of Americans that actually have cryptocurrencies has over doubled, going from about 7% to over 14% this year. So just right there, you can see that cryptocurrency is gaining massive momentum this year, as we've seen with Bitcoin going from like under 10,000 to over 55,000 now. So just right there, this shows that this company has a massive opportunity in the crypto market, especially for retail investors. So right now there is a bit of hype leading up to this acquisition. It is planned for March 31st. Who knows, it might be delayed. We never really know with these things. That's when it should be going through. So there is some hype right now. It's kind of running up and recovering due to the massive dip that lots of stocks took the last couple of weeks and last month. But it still is about 35% down from all-time highs, or at least from recent highs. So there's still lots of upside potential, even just to highs. And I don't think that nearly is the limit of where this stock can go, and I'm going to tell you why. So their earnings of this company grew over 250% just in the last year, which is absolutely insane. Also, the market cap for this company is just about 80 million, and it's grown so much in the last couple months. But there's still so much room to grow here, and a market cap of 80 million is not that high, which shows the massive upside potential that this stock does have. The quick ratio for this company is about 2.35, and what this measures is basically just a company's free cash flow versus their debt. So anything over 1 means that they have more free cash flow to cover all their current debt in the short term. So this is really, really good because if a company does have a very low quick ratio, or at least one under 1, this is pretty concerning. So as I said, this company does have a quick ratio of 2.35. This is really good, meaning that their financials are pretty strong and they're not in massive debt or anything like that. Also, the short interest of the stock has been going down since 2020, and what this measures is basically institutions that are shorting the stock. So if it's going down, it means that less and less institutions are shorting the stock, which is good because it shows that basically there's higher and higher conviction of this stock among institutions and retail traders, and that is a great indication that people are gaining confidence in the stock. So that's great to see. Now I'm going to dive into my computer and show you some of the technicals of the stock and a couple really impressive things that make the stock very special. Alright, so right now we are in the website Simply Wall Street, and I'm just going to be showing you kind of some of the fundamentals and technicals of the stock and what makes this company and stock so special. Okay, so as we can see here, basically it's trading at 99% below fair value. This is just their estimate, so it's good to see what analysts think. It's not always the best indication, and definitely don't listen to it above all else, but it's a good indication to see what analysts are thinking. And so this is what makes the stock so special. So it's trading 99.2% below their estimate of fair value, which is absolutely insane. So if we go to valuation, we can see the stock is currently sitting at basically $4.2 a share, and they think that the fair value of this stock, based on fundamentals and analyst ratings and basically everything else that they measure the strength of a stock and a company, they think that the fair value of the stock is $513 per share. That That is absolutely insane for a stock. I've never seen this before. It's very, very rare that you find this. Again, I don't necessarily think that this stock will reach $513 a share anytime soon, or necessarily ever, but the fact that this valuation is so incredibly high is just absolutely insane, and right there, that's good enough reason to really take a deep dive into the stock and see why it's valued so incredibly high. Alright, so as I said, last year's earning growth was about 245%, so not quite 250, but as you can see, it's so incredibly high, and this is fantastic to see in a company, especially in the early days of a company. If a company is pretty small, that's amazing to see. You want to see really, really strong growth, especially in the beginning. In terms of financial health, I already went over a little bit, but as you can see here, it looks very strong. They have way more assets than liabilities, which you always want to see in a company, especially for such a small company. This is very, very impressive. Now, let's take a look at ownership, because I think this is really important as well. So, as you can see, individual insiders own 55.8% of this company. And what that basically means is people on the inside of this company, like insiders, own over 50% of the shares of this company. And what that means is the people that know this company the best, know what they're doing, they basically know this company better than anyone else. They're holding a lot of the shares, a significant amount of the shares, actually more than half. So what that means is they have a very high conviction for the stock. They see massive things in the future. And so obviously we know less than they do. And if they think that this stock is an amazing investment and they hold such a high percentage of the shares, that's something you definitely want to look into, because if insiders are holding such a low percentage of the stock, you might be thinking, okay, well, they know a lot more than we do, and if they're not buying this company, why should we be buying it? Because they know more than we do. They know things that we do not know. And so seeing such a high amount of insiders holding the company is pretty incredible. And as you can see, institutions only hold 1.1% of this stock, so it's mostly private companies, the public, and then insiders. And that's a great thing to see. Alright, so just taking a look at the first page right here, executive summary. So as we can see here, it does say that the stock is very volatile, and this is actually a penny stock, so it's going to be very, very volatile at the beginning, especially with lots of hype in the crazy markets right now, and the markets overall are very volatile, so that is to be expected. This is not a short-term play. This is a company that you really want to do your due diligence on and really understand why you're investing in it. So obviously it is going to be very volatile. The 7-day return is almost 30%, 26%. So it's really, really high. It's been recovering super fast the last couple weeks. So that's amazing to see. It has so much momentum. But yeah, I'm going to dive into the technicals of the stock, because I haven't really been doing much technical analysis in my videos. And I definitely want to start incorporating that into more of my videos, because I think it's very important. So here is the website TradingView. This is what I use for lots of my technical analysis. It's really great. There's a paid version, but I just use the free version. So as we can see, the stock right now on the 3-hour chart is sitting right around a key support level. Very, very key. I actually drew in a support, and you can see I drew in a second one after I found out that the support level was even stronger than I thought. So this is a very, very important level to look at. I'm just going to go over to the 30-minute chart. Okay, so I actually did test this level today and yesterday with some extreme volatility, as you can see here. And right now it's sitting just below it. So this is going to be a very key level to look at. You're going to be wanting to watch this closely, because we could see a major bounce off this level, but with the amount of momentum and volume we've been seeing in the stock, I highly doubt that will happen. It's just going to take one breakthrough, one massive green day to absolutely destroy this level, and from there, it's going to be, we're going to be seeing a lot of green. Alright, so going back out to the 2-hour chart, you can see how insanely strong the support level is. It was tested back here in early 2021 in January a few times with some massive volatility around that support level. Tested yet again right at the end of January, went back down for a while, and as I was talking about before, you can see it just took one massive green push to push past it, and then again resistance right here. So it did not go below, held above it, came crashing through it again. We saw quite a period of consolidation for a while, and now it's starting to test it yet again. So this is just one of the multiple support and resistance levels that I'm looking at with this stock. My first price target for this stock will be $4.50 a share. After that, we're going to be looking at $5.50 a share, and then about $6.2. And those are the recent highs. So these are the 3 levels that I'm looking at, and for support, it's right around $3. I don't think we'll be seeing it go below that, with, as I said, with just all the recent volume around the stock. Alright, I'm just going to hop over to TD Ameritrade. This is where I do all my trading. We're going to do a little bit more of technical analysis on the stock. Okay, so as I said, it's sitting right now about $4.1 a share. Was down a little bit today, but that's not a big deal. It is kind of consolidating around this support, as I said. So if we can look on the 3-month chart right here, there's a few things I want to look at. First of all, you can see this massive spike in volume. That's very important to see. That means lots of people are buying the stock. Lots of people are investing in it right now, so that's great to see. You definitely want to see volume when you're investing in a stock, especially if it's kind of like a recovery play after a massive dip. So that's great to see. We can see our RSI right here is not very overvalued. It is sitting around 55 or to 60, which is a bit above average, but that's normal to see with such a big spike in volume and in share price. So I don't think that's very concerning. If it does go above like 70, that's when you want to start being a little bit concerned and maybe think about taking some profits and cutting some shares down. But right now, I think this is looking really good. And as we can also see, the stock right now is sitting at a 200-day EMA moving average. And so not only is it at a key support level, it's also at some key moving averages. So basically what the stock does in the next week, now it's Friday, so whatever the stock does next week is going to be absolutely key for the stock, especially running up to March 31st. As I said, that's when their acquisition is planned for. So next week is going to be very, very key for the stock to see if it absolutely breaks out or just basically kind of consolidates around this level. But I do think we probably will see a breakout next week. Now, moving over to the 10-day chart, we can see something else, which is pretty cool. So the EMA 20-day moving average, it's sitting right about that too. So the level that it's at right now is so key. It's so important for what happens with the stock. And I'm not telling you guys just go buy the stock right now, but with all the information I told you guys about in this video, the insane valuation for the stock, the amazing analyst reports, fundamentals, and great technical setup, I think this is an incredible company, an incredible opportunity to be looking at, especially with the crypto opportunities coming up with their new acquisition. I think this is a very, very strong company and one that you definitely want to be looking at. I know I have a significant amount of my portfolio in this company right now, and I think this is a fantastic stock. So as always, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Don't just invest in a stock because I told you to. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a great weekend, and as always, let's hope for a green week next week. Peace.